Hi, my name is Adrian. Today, I would like to talk about the 4 psychological benefits of painting. The first psychological benefits of painting is it helps develop the creativity for our brain. Do you even know that when we are painting, it helps to stimulate both the right side and the left side of our brain? In painting, we tend to use more on our left side of the brain because we need to execute our rational thinking. Like for example, how you want to structure a painting. So the left part of the brain is used more for creative challenges such as helping us to visualize our work or even before we start our painting, and maybe even before or maybe even when we are setting up our paintings. So even as a beginner, learning how to paint will strengthen your mind as we try learning how to painting will strengthen our mind and as we try new techniques and master new skills. Painting is an all-brain exercise, so spending time indulging it will help to make our brain healthier. Because during this MCO period, we tend to have a limited activities to do. Instead of that, we can find new activities such as painting to help to keep our brain exercise and stay healthy. So not only that, it brings us to the second point, which it helps to painting also helps to maintain our emotional well-being. As we know, paintings could say 1,000 words, and painting can be a huge cathartic experience, allowing us to access those feelings that have been buried deep inside us for a long time or for a long period, or maybe those feelings that haven't been expressed before. So by painting, we can deal with those feelings by giving them a physical shape. This is why psychologists people, they often recommend their patients to take painting, because paintings helps to release their emotion in a safe and a non-threatening environment. So not only that, we can also learn to better express ourselves through the medium of art, and painting can be an act of self-care that supports our emotional well-being. So when we paint, we can relieve those anger, release those happiness, relieve those sadness through our painting. That's why usually people, when they see an art, they can feel those emotions from those painters. That's why it sells. So a good painting doesn't mean you draw good. A good painting means you get to express your emotion through painting, and people actually could feel it. So not only that, when we are painting, it also improves our memory and our concentration. So for our brain is continuously working out whenever we are painting, which also means that painting boosts the memory function and sharpens the mind. Let's say, we'll focus on more painters. They exercise their part of their brain just because they want to have a good memory and a good concentration. So for those painters who regularly practice their creative activities such as painting, they are shown to have less chance of developing Alzheimer's and dementia. Not only is painting a hobby sparking joy and making us feel better, it's also looking after our health and safeguarding our brain so that it could have a good function in the future. Yeah. So our brain actually continuously work out whenever we are painting. So usually those painters, they have a good memory because they every steps they draw, they memorize. Some painters, they are even some painters are extremely professional, where they look at the scenery one time and they can just remember it in their brain forever. That's why when they paint, they don't even look at the picture, because that's how good their memory of their brain. And last, painting also helps to relieve our stress. Painters enter a world of their own as they create, which allows them to separate themselves unconsciously from the stress and strains of everyday life. So some people, they are stuck in their office job, or maybe stuck in the politics, or maybe stuck in a world that they really hate it. Painting is a way for them to relieve their stress, because when you are painting, you are the creator of the world. You are the creator of the painting what you want to paint. You want to paint in a beautiful world where there's no stress, no work, no basically no problem. It's up to you, because when you are painting, you are holding the brush, and that brush, it belongs to you. So just express all your feeling through painting. It helps to keep us healthy, helps to keep our emotion good, and last but not least, it helps to keep us busy, especially during this MCO time. So that's all for my video. Thank you so much for listening.